I shall get nothing from these fools, he muttered, and I am very much afraid of being here between a drunkard and a coward. Here's an envious fellow, making himself boozy on wine when he ought to be nursing his wrath, and here's a fool who sees the woman he loves stolen from under his nose and takes on like a big baby. Yet this Catalan has eyes that glisten like those of the vengeful Spaniards, Sicilians, and Calabrians, and the other has fists big enough to crush an ox at one blow. Unquestionably, Edmond's star is in the ascendant, and he will marry the splendid girl, and he will be captain too and laugh at us all, unless... A sinister smile passed over Danglars' lips. Unless I take a hand in the affair, he added. Hello, continued Caderousse, half rising with his fist on the table. Hello, Edmond! Do you not see your friends, or are you too proud to speak to them? No, my dear fellow, replied Dante. I'm not proud, but I am happy, and happiness blinds, I think, more than pride. Ah, well, that is an explanation, said Caderousse. How do you do, Madame Dantès? Mercédès curtsied gravely and said, That is not my name, and in my country it bodes ill fortune, they say, to call a young girl by the name of her betrothed before he becomes her husband. So call me Mercédès, if you please. Okay, I know some evil shit is brewing, but as far as the writing style goes, I kind of love this crosstalk stuff. Like, it's Mamet-esque. You know, Danglars is finally explicitly talking about interfering in Dante's ascendance, while Caderousse is playfully poking the bear, you know, calling Dante over. Just no fear at all that Dante might see the three of them cavorting together. And Dante comes over and sees these three, you know, Caderousse, who we stated Dante doesn't like. He had those thoughts in chapter 2. Danglars, who Dante says doesn't like him, and Fernand, who he knows little about, but walks into a fiery and tempestuous little scene a moment ago, who, when he's around, Mercédès says that she'll kill herself instead of seeing harm come to Dante. What do we take of that? Dante, I think, is, you know, we call him naive. I think he's veering a little dum-dum too. But, you know, a dum-dum with good intentions, I think. And I suppose that's all you can ask out of a good protagonist. But let's see how this plays out tomorrow when we conclude Chapter 3 of The Count of Monte Cristo. Okay, goodbye! The Countdown of Monte Cristo is part of the Gruntwork Podcast Network. This show is produced, edited, and hosted by Landon Solano. The original text of The Count of Monte Cristo by Alexander Dumas. Theme song by Magic Solo. If you want to support the show and others like it, visit patreon.com/gruntworkpod. Thank you for listening. See you tomorrow.